Okay, so we'll start our meditation, and just keeping in mind the words of the poet about letting go and just giving, just giving to life itself, allowing the waves to carry us to new and wonderful destinations. So we start by finding a posture that's upright, that's alert and also relaxed. On the in-breath, just inviting a sense of calm so that we can find some silence, some presence, some stillness. And if we wish to start with a nice deep breath in through the nostrils, hold it briefly and out through parted lips. Another one in and out. And one more in. And just feeling the muscles letting go, just relaxing, just giving in to quiet, giving into calm, into ease. And just bring ourselves to presence right here. Just finding ourselves here together in these chairs, body relaxed, and just giving our bodies to the chair, allowing ourselves to just be supported by the chair, the floor, as we connect to the floor, to the earth from which we came and to which we'll go. The earth that's so much a part of us, the solidness of the earth in our bones. And so we come to our natural breath. And where do we feel the breath most noticeably? Is it through the nostrils? Feeling the coolness of the air as we breathe in, and the relative warmth of the air as we breathe out. If it's not easy to breathe through the nostrils, then through parted lips, or together through the nostrils and through the lips. With each out breath, we just let the body relax a little bit more. Relaxing the muscles around the eyes, relaxing the jaw, letting the shoulders drop down and back. And bringing awareness too to the sensation in the chest as it expands on the in-breath and retracts on the out-breath. Aware of any sensations of tension that might appear in the chest. And invite a softening and easing of any tension on the in-breath. And letting the out-breath just carry away any of the stress. And breathing in, I'm just very aware of my body breathing in, receiving the air, and giving it back. After we process that air, to give our bodies nourishment. And following the breath into the belly. And bringing awareness to the belly, expanding on the in-breath and retracting on the out-breath. Letting go of any tension that we tend to hold inside the belly. letting go of any tension in the lower back, the hips, the thighs, knees, calves. And bring particularly awareness to the feet. The feet that have to work so hard, just carrying us from place to place. Feeling the light pressure, the weight, the little bit of weight that our feet carry as we sit. And finally, relaxing the hands and just placing them wherever they're comfortable. Allowing the eyes to close, or else just lightly gazing to an area out in front, a few feet out in front of us. And so we sit and just follow the breath, bringing ourselves to presence and stillness. Just imagining the body letting go of all stress, tension, discomfort, and just sending it into the ground, into the earth. Into Mother Earth that's there to receive any of our difficulties. So we ask ourselves too, how am I feeling today? What's in my heart this morning? Are there some positive emotions, sense of joy and calm and peace? Or is there something else going on? Is there some angst, some anxiousness, worry, grief, anger, shame? Breathing in, we just give a name to whatever is showing up and just letting it be. Without falling down some storyline. If we do catch ourselves ruminating or following some storyline, we notice it, and using mindfulness, we bring awareness to what it is. And giving it a name, we can just let it go. And just come back to the breath and the body, to a sense of stillness, presence, and calm abiding. Just finding the breath, being curious of the breath, following it in and out. Being present with the breath, using that breath as an anchor. If we get carried away on some storyline, we can just come back over and over, being mindful of what's happening. Bring our mindfulness to the breath, to anchor us in the present, into stillness. If it feels right for our practice today, we can use the process of AIM to kind of structure our meditation this morning. RAIN. Recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture. So bringing awareness to any kind of negativity that's showing up, anger or angst, grief, shame even, sense of feeling misunderstood or at odds with somebody. Just recognizing what's there. And giving it a name if it helps. And just picturing in our mind's eye maybe a situation or an event that has triggered this particular difficulty. So not picking anything that's too difficult, but something that just seems to be there. It could be something very, very close to our individual lives or farther away. But still, it has an effect. And so just recognizing what it is, maybe an incident of where it came from. So we recognize it, not chase it away. We allow it, the A of rain, allow that difficult emotion to be there. Having named it, bring mindful awareness to what it feels like. We find ourselves just going down some storyline. We just bring awareness to that. And while we still recognize its origin, we allow it to be there in its fullness, not chasing it away. Mindfulness teaches us that we can confront, we can be with difficult emotions. Maybe we have a pattern of trying to ignore it. Maybe by ignoring it, it'll just go away on its own. But it keeps coming back. So this time we just allow it to be whatever it is, bringing it into present moment awareness, but still maintaining our breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inviting the out breath to lessen its hold, to lessen its thickness, intensity, so we can just be with it. So we recognize what's happening, perhaps kind of where it came from, and without chasing it away, we just find its presence, even bringing it into the body. Even if we recognize how difficult it might be to stay with a difficult emotion, we just continue to invite ourselves to just allow it. And by allowing it, just letting its hold on us to reduce, to lessen. It won't go away. That's okay. But to employ the eye of rain, which is to investigate, will enable us to get some understanding, even some distance from what's really going on. We investigate by finding where it affects us in the body. Maybe it's in the belly or in the chest. And oftentimes it helps just to embody whatever we're feeling, to bring it into the body, to feel it. It can even help if we locate it in the chest or belly or wherever it might be, to just put a hand in that place. so we can feel it more deeply. To feel it in the present. And if we find ourselves going into the past or going into the future, we're just trying to just be with it, bringing curiosity to where we feel it, how we feel it. And to investigate is also to recognize, is this like an old feeling? Is this something that's been hanging around? Or is it something new? Is there something specific that's happened that's either reignited some old difficulty or brought a new one? And so we breathe into it, breathe with it. If it gets to be too difficult, we'll let it go for a little bit. Maybe we pick something that's a little too difficult to deal with at this time. So just being with the feeling, finding it in the body. And we can ask ourselves things like, what is this asking of me right now? Have I failed to take responsibility for something? Am I dragging up old wounds? Am I blaming myself for whatever is happening? Am I giving myself messages? Like, never going to change, or I'll never be able to handle this. And just see those for what they are, without getting attached to them, just seeing them. Seeing them for what they are and letting them go too. And finally, we turn to the N of rain, to nurture, or to non-identify. These feelings are just feelings. These thoughts are just thoughts. They may seem very real, and they are, but they may not be the truth. And so we bring kindness to ourselves. Loving kindness, imagining just wrapping that blanket of loving kindness around ourselves with messages like, you're okay, you're loved. I'm okay, I'm loved. It's tapping into our basic goodness. What the Buddhists call Buddha nature. The idea that we are basically good, shaped by so many forces around us, and by our own thoughts, many of which are misinterpretations. So we just let that go and nurture ourselves. Just invite loving kindness. Just bring the loving kindness into our hearts. Even feeling the warmth physically. Sometimes it helps to just put a hand up to the heart. And invite that nurturing wherever we find the source. Is it within ourselves, within our own Buddha nature, a loving kindness that is an integral part of who we are? Is it from a source? Is it from a powerful other? A higher power? Maybe it's from the energy in the universe, the positive energy, the loving energy that's in the universe. That's always there. It may be hard to find sometimes, but it's there. We can tap into that.